Hello everybody, PlanetWalls here. We are here for the December 11th and December 12th daily challenges. In theory, this could be 160 minutes long, but we all know better. We know it'll probably be like 30 minutes for the two together. That's what we know. Becky will be joining me shortly, but she is currently working on a French translation. Isn't that right, Beck? Yeah. She says yes if you couldn't hear her. So, something scary happened when I was trying to make sure that we could hit this daily challenge. It's about 15 minutes until it's over. And I noticed when I put on the computer and turn it to my Windows side, as I do to turn on boot camp, it was just a black screen. And I was like, that's weird. And I kept hitting buttons and nothing happened. I even thought maybe the monitor is just turned off. And using my laptop buttons that control the tint of the monitor, or the brightness rather, I modified them and I said, wow, I should try to bust this and bring it up, but that didn't work. And so I started freaking out and thinking that my entire Windows side was fucked up and I would need to do it again. Well, turned out what was actually happening is that indeed I was right. My monitor was just simply not turning on, but the buttons for the Mac that increase and decrease brightness on the screen don't work unless Windows has already started up and the boot camp software already started. So instead, I just had to psychically, as it were, figure out what was going on and change the brightness of my computer without, or rather, I had to log in first without there being any sign that I actually needed to log in. So what I did to solve the problem was I just typed my password and hit enter, and all of a sudden I was afforded the option to change the brightness. So I guess what I had done was lowered the brightness before shutting down the computer last night. What I'm trying to say is a bunch of stuff happened that you shouldn't have to care about, but I had to deal with it. I had to deal with it for you! That's right. You, Bladed Edge. Anyway, so we passed level 1. That was kind of unremarkable. Pirate Lady is holding a rock. Those rocks kind of look like, I don't know, marbles a little bit, like a shitty marble. I had a marble collection as a kid. Not sure I ever really respected it. I sort of inherited it. I think my parents wanted to collect stuff for me, and so they provided me a number of collections. Oh, God! Almost got hit by that bat. That essentially were just provided to me as collections. Another one was a fossil collection, which I think was mostly just provided for me. Another was Lion King cards, second generation, which I know I've already talked about. And Lion King 1, I worked hard to collect all of them. I think there was one special card I was missing. It was like a holographic of Scar, like, getting torn apart by hyenas or some shit. Anyway, so my parents had a bunch of collections for me. That's sort of also, the fact that bat almost killed me, that reminds me of when I looked at owl pellets. Because bats eat... Wait, bats aren't owls. But bats remind me of owls a little bit. Both hang out at night. Both are creatures with wings. Both eat other animals. Sometimes. Ooh, look at how high I can jump now. That's awesome, whenever that happens. Did I already go up here? Yes, definitely. So, we looked at owl pellets in science club, and then we did it again in high school biology. And I just never really liked doing that. They smelled foul in a way that feces don't smell, and I'm not sure that that's a point against them. I mean, smelling foul is a point against them, but not insofar as they don't smell the way that feces are bad. It's not like if they did smell like feces, it would be a little better. I mean, like, coughed up stuff. We don't have an analog in humans. Though I always wish we did. I always wish we had pellets, like hairballs. Anyway, the point is, I was special because I had a vole on mine. And voles are gigantic. I mean, not compared to like a brontosaurus, but they're pretty big as far as rodents go. And my owl must have been a motherfucking giant owl to be willing to eat that shit. Because that was huge. I had like a giant skeleton that I unearthed out of like a tiny pellet, and I had to reassemble it. It actually wasn't that cool, in retrospect. It was okay. We're not going to go after this vault because of a lack of bombs. It would take 2 or 3 bombs to reliably get in there, and I don't think I can part with that yet. You may notice that my voice is slightly whinier even, and more nasally even than usual. I'm still recovering from this cold. Every time I blow my nose, it feels like a lobotomy happened to me. I feel like fucking cuckoo's nest in my head. Like, it's just my emotional centers sometimes dissipate, or my cerebrum just stops functioning because of what I had to blow out. Like, part of my brain. What I'm trying to say is most of my brain has come out of my head. Didn't mean to hit that spider first, but I think we should be... Oh! Always get turned around. Okay, this one... Did I hit one in the back there? That kind of sucks. Alright. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Ah! Fuck! Alright, we got him. I'm not ghosting these gems because of fucking up. No jetpack. I'm not coming up here in the mines to fucking ghost these emeralds. That's suicide. And we know if there's one thing I'm not for in Spelunky, it's suicide. Alright, so what's over here? Nothing I feel like getting. We've got a Kali altar down here, which I'm comfortable with. Comfortable with it because I like sacrificing things. Alright. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Fuck! Down to 2. Now an arrow trap kills me. That sucks, because I also don't want a dog on this level, because I want to sacrifice it. So, that's a problem. One spider hit also kills me, though all the big spiders are probably dead in this level, unless there's another instance of spider. But that's unlikely. Let's try to kill this. Alright, one more. Nice! Alright, let's head down. We can come back up later to do whatever I needed to do with that altar. For the time being, I don't like this one bit. Okay. Let's do this correctly. That wasn't it. I actually wanted to push that block, so I would be able to get that man. It's okay. Oh, fuck! Ah! 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 Okay, okay! Jesus Christ, accidental pausing. Fuck me. Alright, Becky, looks like she's coming to town. Very excited about that prospect. Anytime I can splunk. Would you call us essentially professional splunkers at this point?
No.
You're right, we're not really getting paid for this.
Professional means you get paid.
Yeah, it does.
We do this to procrastinate.
That's closer to being accurate.
Right.
Okay, come on, buddy.
Oh, man. I don't want to translate your French.
I want to.
You do?
No.
Good, because guess what? Don't make this... Make sure you die early, because I still have a lot to translate.
Okay.
Let's do tomorrow at 3:30.
Okay.
Or 2:30, rather.
How do we deal with this?
Leave.
No, that's not an option.
Okay.
Oops. Let's see if I can find just more ways to almost die. Every 30 seconds, or less.
How about you not do that?
How about you not do it? Alright, so we need to go up to Khaleesi. She should be over here, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's Khaleesi.
Okay,
We're gonna throw a dog on Khaleesi in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
So you're just traveling around making sure the ghost isn't...
I mean, that's what I usually do.
I know, but it stresses me out.
Well, it stresses me out too. That's why I do it.
No, no, no.
I'm doing okay.
I know.
I'm not dead yet.
I know.
I'm actually doing this surprisingly fluidly compared to how I normally am sweating all over the place. Which you guys can only imagine and not see. Oh, fuck. Okay, come on. Need to get him down here. I've got the spring shoes.
Oh my god. Oh
yeah,
my
I
god.
know.
Oh my god.
Makes you feel
no,
fucking rushed, doesn't it?
It makes my head hurt. Oh.
I love it.
Shit.
Alright, good. So we're getting fresh out of here.
Right.
Oh, there's a gold bar down there. I'm just kidding.
I'll do Half-Life 2 tomorrow. If I'm
Yeah?
If I'm not too exhausted.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah. Because then my stuff has been...
Submitted?
Well, for the most part.
What's in there? I want to know.
Except for my mock dissertation prospectus.
That's okay. It's a mock. It's a mockery.
It's a draft.
Really? That...
Oh,
okay,
goodness.
hang on. There we go.
You're freaking me out. Okay.
No, that's what I wanted to happen.
So Edward Mace, I actually, in a video...
Oh yeah, we should talk about that.
Okay, so in a video that we may have accidentally deleted, because sometimes these don't all pan out the way we would want to, I actually called that you were an INFJ.
Yeah, Becky knew you were an INFJ,
Or
and
maybe you missed the video, I'm not sure.
she also said that she was.
I am.
I think that video was basically deleted because the sound didn't record for some reason, which was depressing. When I watched it, the video was all fucked up too. It was weird.
So it wouldn't seem like that, right? But
Really?
I don't know. I guess it depends on your function. It's supposed to depend on your functional stack. I'm actually very I don't know.
Ah!
Oh!
Ah!
Oh!
1 health.
I'm not as mean as I sound on video. I don't know how to say that.
You feel like you're mean?
I'm not really a chilly type.
Chilly?
Yeah.
I mean, like someone who...
It's like you know, like occasionally warm. I'm actually not that. Like I don't make judgments very cerebrally. AJ's much more like that than I am.
What do you think I am?
Everybody said what they thought you were. They thought you were ENTJ.
Yes.
No, I've met ENTJs, and AJ is definitely not an ENTJ.
Okay, what's the difference between me and ENTJs?
ENTJs are controlling.
Am I controlling? Is that what...
You sound like you're controlling of me on these videos, but actually you don't feel the need, I think, at all to do that. AJ is an ENTP.
You're very confident about that, right?
I'm absolutely confident about that.
Okay. Sorry, I was quiet there because I was scared.
I am positive. I have made him not only take the Myers-Briggs like 10 million times, but I've also, well, insofar as I can't actually officially do this, but like in terms of looking at his functional stack, it's like right on. Oh, we're getting a phone call.
Nope, my dad's calling right now. I'll have to call him back later.
We're actually working. I mean, not working.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm working right now. That's why I'm missing your call. We're working.
Yup.
Alright, so we're gonna have possibly a cape and a shotgun on this level,
Right.
neither of which I care at all about.
So in terms of you knowing like this, AJ's primary, how do I put it? The primary function is extroverted intuition.
Yes.
Hence the, you know, extrovert EN in it. And then for mine, the primary function is actually introverted intuition, which you don't see.
Oh, fuck!
Ooh! Which you don't see a lot of because I'm introverted. But you actually see the secondary function manifest more readily if you don't know me very well, which is extroverted feeling.
Yes.
That is the auxiliary function. So if you're interested in any of this, you could actually probably go online and look it all up. But you have something what's called a functional stack, which is kind of how you're... I'm like looking at your phone.
What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just left a voicemail.
Oh, okay. Alright, Dad. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Probably, because I'm probably gonna die in a minute.
Right.
Oh, come on, man! Oh, God! Oh, God! Fuck you! Now we're down to 1.
But AJ's the comedian.
I thought it was the professor.
You're kind of the comedian and our professor.
God damn it, ropes.
Yes. I don't know. People name these things stupid different
I
things.
want to be Dang It Dale. I want to be Hank Hill.
You're not. I think Hank Hill would be an ISTJ.
ISTJ?
Uh-huh.
That's not me.
Introverted sensor.
We want these people to hit... Yeah, that's right. Kill that man. Yeah! Alright, one of them's dead. So now, this is the moment of truth.
Anyway.
How do I do this?
I don't know. Your dad's probably calling to invite you to his wedding.
That could be. Alright, we handled that pretty well. We didn't spend any bombs either. I'm a little bit worried that the black market is on this level. I would go to the... I almost said the workshop. That makes no sense.
It doesn't.
The Castlevania level? Yeah, fuck it, we're doing that. I'm just worried about spending the bombs to get there, but I think it's probably worthwhile.
Right.
And then maybe the black market will be on that level. But there's definitely going to be an altar there, which is good points for us.
Right.
Because we can sacrifice something and get the Kapala. And you know how much we love the Kapala where we're from. Indiana. I don't know
didn't
what I'm,
get that at
I don't know what I'm trying to
didn't get
say.
that at all.
It's okay. Terrible chill runs up my spine.
Oh,
Fuck you.
I translated all my sentences as a chill ran up my spine. I was like,
Really?
where did I get that? Yeah, it was like.
Was it a ghost?
No, it was like.
No, it wasn't a
It
ghost.
was something like coldness, like made me shudder, but it was like a weird thing about a body part, so I was like, oh, this is probably something like a chill runs up, you know, your spine or back or down your arms or something, so it didn't have to be super literal.
Well, we got 2 ghosts after us.
How does that happen?
Well, the ghost doesn't like it when you take this skull, but I took it.
So they took 2? They made you have 2?
Yeah.
Ghosts?
Yeah, that's right.
How does that happen?
They're sisters.
Get out!
I'm going, Jesus. You don't trust me?
No.
We're going to Castlevania level.
Okay, that's awesome.
You don't really think that that's awesome,
No,
do
I
you?
don't, no.
Alright.
Do you still like sci-fi?
AJ's...
Well, sometimes your grandmother just sends you a gift in the mail that's a, something that came from a garage sale.
Okay,
It looks like a catalog.
This is really funny. Now, AJ's grandma has...
I love my grandma very much. She's a very sweet lady.
Well, she is apparently ever since we got married.
No, she's... Yeah.
But now, she used to be a bit eccentric, from what I hear. A bit more so than she is now. Okay, AJ's grandma, on his father's side, is wicked smart. Like, scary smart.
Yeah.
And she uses it to interesting effect. Like, she doesn't... How do I put this? So, during Christmas, for instance, like, she's really into saving money. They have quite a bit of it, but they're really, really into saving it. Like, you know, most people who have it. So, she will always, like, go around the house and wrap up things.
Oh, fuck.
But not in, like, a senile sort of way. Just kind of, like, in a way that... Oh, God.
I shouldn't have done that.
Did you just die?
Yeah. And the black market was right there.
AJ!
It's okay. We've got another one going right now.
But I want to talk about your grandmother more.
You can. That's the best part.
I know. Oh, you
So-
sucked.
Yeah.
You sucked.
We died on Castlevania. Now let's get started in the daily challenge for today.
So AJ's grandmother will sort of like go and like go to kind of thrift stores or around her house.
This clearly came in a box with a large number of other...
This had a coupon on it. I wish I could show
Was
you
it? Was
guys
the coupon torn off?
this. Look at this. Look at how
I didn't think that was a coupon. I thought that was like
Okay, let me
the
explain-
name of the person
let me
who
ex-
originally subscribed.
Let me explain what... Okay, so AJ's Christmas gifts would always be just something like so inane, it was ridiculous. Okay, so what did you get some years?
One time I got a shirt with Jar Jar Binks on it.
When you were how old?
Way beyond the age in which someone should have a shirt with Jar Jar Binks on it.
Okay.
Um,
You were in your teenage years.
one time I got a NASCAR calendar
Yep.
from the previous year.
Yep.
I mean, it was December that year, so it had some utility still.
And what did
I never really liked NASCAR.
what did your dad get?
One time he got a single gift that had a chapstick that the cap fell off when he put it in his pocket, a sample hand sanitizer, like Johnson & Johnson, and something called an invisible glove that you could like put it on your hands before like changing oil in your car or whatever. And he just, am I supposed to give a rectal in my bare hands with this?
Because AJ said it's a doctor, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, what I got now, I mean, the gift was very nice. I got money.
Hold on. Yeah,
but
yeah,
it was...
hold on. I just have to also, what did your mom get one time?
She got a brownie once. She got
She got a brownie, that's right.
She got a NASCAR shirt.
In a tin. And they were like, it looks like poop.
Well, it did. Yeah. So, well, what this
I
is...
remember the first year I was at Christmas and like with your family, and it was right before we
What
got
the,
married.
how did that happen?
This was 6 years ago, right before we got married.
No, I wasn't yelling at you, but...
I know. And what did I can't even remember what I got. I think I got like an earring, but there was only one of them.
That's classic.
It was like...
Yeah.
You got some pencil toppers at one point.
Oh, yeah, for like a child.
You
I'm
didn't
young
know
at
we were
heart.
Getting married. That was weird.
I'm young at heart.
Oh,
Oh, that
that was bad. Yeah.
That was poor.
Okay, so
One. No.
So AJ's grandmother, I don't know, usually, like, she's been really good recently in terms of just, like, getting us cool stuff. And she got us, like, a check. That's really nice for Christmas. But for Christmas, she also sent, a bunch of, how do I, I'm not going to talk until you're done. Okay.
Just trying to figure out what this guy does.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Anyway. Alright, so, I just
Oh,
I
God!
just feel like you're gonna die right now.
Oh! Fuck! Okay, now we're gonna see if we can ghost this vault.
Why would you not kill the other shopkeeper first?
We don't have time for that.
Okay.
Let's be smart about this. Kind of.
I don't think you're being very smart about it.
think
You
I'm-
have 2 shopkeepers running around.
Yeah, I'm being fucking brilliant. I don't have a shotgun, that's true. But hopefully they'll kill each other down there.
Okay, so, so we got a few, granola bars in the mail?
That was the weird... I forgot about that
That's
already.
what
You
we
ate
got.
half of one and then you put it away.
I was
Were they
hungry.
not very good?
It was hungry. I was kind of hungry. But
Well, that makes sense
I
then.
stopped being hungry, so I put it away. So we got, like, 8 granola bars
Which...
in the mail. Like, it was, like, wrapped up in, like, one of those packages. Like, it was kind of strange. And, there's a check, which is very nice, and it was... I think that was like a Christmas gift. I think it says Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And what's funny is too, she doesn't know that I actually kept my last name. So she always puts Mr. and Mrs. Goldman on, which is really funny to me because I never consider myself that at all.
I wouldn't either if I were
Yeah,
you.
it's strange. And then she gave AJ, this is the best thing, okay? It's like this, I don't know, it looks, I don't even know how to describe this thing. I wish I could take a picture and show you guys. Seriously, it's from, 2004? It's okay, it's from 2004, and it looks like a TV guide,
Might...
but...
Well, I thought it was a TV guide at first.
It did look like TV guide, but all the pages are like ripped, and the front part is ripped, and it's called Analog, Science Fiction and Fact, June 2004. Time of
It struck me,
Blaze.
the funny part, I was like, June 2004, that's not that old. And then I was like, wait,
Yeah.
that's really old.
It looks like a magazine from 10 years ago. It looks like a magazine from, where you like have things published and you're like, oh look, I got this published. Like a poetry journal or something. But
Yes.
okay, but it's, like one of the stories is Time Ablaze by Michael A. Bernstein.
I don't know him.
Yeah, but in the front of it, it's not like the cover is just like, it's not as if the cover is just old,
Oh,
even though the whole
fuck.
thing looks old and the pages are yellowed. There's actually something that's been cut out and probably sent back because of how much we know she loves coupons.
I
This
thought
is-
that
this
was
is-
actually the address of whomever ordered it
Oh, that's possible.
originally
That's
as
possible.
part of a subscription.
That's definitely possible. This is crazy. This is nuts.
I wouldn't call it nuts. It makes sense.
June 2004, and then we got 4 writers. But the fact that this part that says $3.99 and it has the address and or a coupon clipped on the front of it just cracks me up.
Well, yeah.
And so, okay, so here's the note. AJ, do you still like sci-fi? Question
Nope.
mark?
Never really did.
Okay, there's the post-it note on top of this. AJ, do you still like sci-fi? I have more of these.
They
That's
came
all.
in a giant box you got at a garage sale for $3.
I have more of these. So we got granola bars.
Does she have more of those? I'll take more of those.
Those are pretty good. She gives granola bars, this old 2004 sci-fi cut-up magazine where some amateur writers got published, and
We don't. They're probably professional since they're getting paid.
a check, which is pretty good.
Yeah, if you're getting paid to write more than a penny a word, you're a good writer.
No, okay, look at this. This is the best though. You can't look, but there's a picture drawn. This is at the very beginning of one of the stories. It's called Perry Andrews' Quest by
Who?
Stephen Baxter, and the subtitle is
Hope there's something.
The subtitle is this. It was a very strange world, and its one central strangeness colored every aspect of life there.
Bladed Edge probably authored that.
Dot.
Just kidding,
dot,
Bladed Edge.
Dot. 4 dots.
4!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on, gurgles. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. No, I'm not. More gurgles.
Wow.
Okay, I was able to swallow the gurgles. All right.
This is worth keeping almost.
Well, it does look like it came from someone's yard sale
Wow.
or garage sale. You're shocked. I don't understand why. What?
Because like inside, it's just weird. It's just weird.
There's nothing weird about it. Makes perfect sense.
I mean, here's a line. Here's good. All right.
Okay, so you're just reading these amateur sci-fi stories now?
Yeah. Okay. The edge was a sheer drop where, with a shuddering roar, the river erupted into a waterfall. Reddening as it fell, the water spread out into a great fan that dissipated into crimson mist long before it reached the remote plain far below. The lowland itself...
What's this about?
It's describing the horizon, or whatever land they're on.
Oh.
The lowland itself, stretching to a red shifted horizon, was a mass of deep red, deeper than blood. The light of slow time. But here and there, Perry, that's our main character.
How do you know that?
Because it says that was in the title. Here and there, Perry saw flashes of a greater brilliance.
How good an idea is this?
A pooling of daylight. This is the best part. There was no sun in the sky of old Earth. It was the glow of these evanescent ponds of pink-white light, each miles wide, reflecting from high. Fast-moving clouds which gave people day and night, and inspired their crops to grow.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like the idea. Oh my. Somebody
Somebody wrote this.
No, somebody wrote this who was British. Because there's a word in here that Americans can't use, but Brits can.
What?
For cigarettes.
Oh! Holy shit!
Yeah, no kidding, right?
That's also a derogatory word for people of the gay persuasion.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But anyway, so... Wow.
What more can you offer?
I mean, that wasn't very good, but I just like the idea of, like, old Earth, right?
I've never been. I've only been to New Earth. I'm pretty sure that was a Disney ride.
I know. Oh my god.
Why did I... Oh my god.
Wow.
This sucks!
This makes me feel...
Inadequate as an author?
No.
Adequate as an author?
No, I'm not an author, but, it's very funny. I just like this. Laura clutched her baby. Quote, "You think we're too stupid to hate, but we do. Perhaps things will change sooner than you think."
Whoever's authoring this is probably very sad that you're taking his... This is really criticism, so it's within standard copyright
Shut up.
protection.
Perhaps things will change sooner than you think. She wiped the mist from her baby's face and walked away from the cliff. Around her, the flickering light of day strengthened. That's the end.
That's the end of the story?
You think we're too stupid to hate, but we do.
I don't think her too stupid to hate.
The fanfic is like... the art on here is pretty good.
I like how you equated this to fanfic on accident.
Sorry.
Might be.
The best part, too, is, like, the very back of this. I know I keep describing this magazine. I'm just, like, enamored with it.
I know. It looks like it's right out of 1980.
Okay, so the back of it, though, is an advertisement.
Oh, for a lamp. That's the best part.
For a
it's
lamp.
like your lamp, your couch could look like this.
Yeah,
but it doesn't. It looks like
It's
this.
basically a sunlight lamp, but it looks like a regular lamp. And it says, "Enjoy sunshine every day of the year indoors." Right?
It knows me so well.
And
It knows that I'm a fat, indoorsy sort of person.
And there's like a Photoshop picture that says like with an ordinary lamp, and it's just a darker photo of like basically like a room.
Yeah, with
and
like
says,
a chair.
You know, with the sunlight lamp. This is great. Oh my god, there's even a number. I'm gonna call this. I don't know what mood I'm in right now, but
A good one.
it's this is just too funny. I'm sorry. Wow. Sorry.
Oh, come on!
Oh my god. Oh my god. So here are like letters from readers of this stuff. And this is like the best thing ever, okay?
What do they say?
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm excited about this.
This is from Okay.
Okay, so we're reading what appears to be a low-level 2004 science fiction, I don't know, serial compilation, maybe?
Right.
Maybe, I don't know if it's serialized or not.
Okay, so here's something from here's in the back of it, a letter from readers. Dear
Okay.
Sirs. So he's talking about an author that was recently published. Mr. Kuistra's usual high standard of writing was not evident in his latest column. Asimov was wrong, maybe. November 2003.
Asimov
The
wrong.
The alternate view. Stop. So
Sorry.
here's the writer continues. I'm sorry, not the writer, but the reader.
The
letter continues.
The editorialist
He claims
continues.
one should start.
fuck.
Hold on. He claims one should start with the number of observed UFOs. Remove all those that are hoaxes, etc.
You should see my eyes.
Until arriving at those which seem explicable only by extraterrestrial visitation. But the sole evidence that these cases are explicable only by extraterrestrial visitation is that one cannot think of some other ordinary explanation. This is a classic case of the argument from ignorance. Argumentum ad ignorantium.
Yep.
I cannot...
Good job with the Latin there,
No,
buddy.
but the best part is the next thing. I cannot prove that a UFO was not an alien spacecraft. Therefore, it was an alien spacecraft. Using this quote-unquote logic, one can quote-unquote prove anything.
I didn't know that there were Spurglords from the from the early noughts.
2004. Using this I'm sorry. Some UFOs are inexplicable by ordinary means. I cannot prove they were not angels. Therefore, they were angels.
I get it. I get it, man.
That's his note.
What column? Oh my god.
I love
what
it.
column do you think he was criticizing?
I don't know.
I love it. Whatever it was.
I don't know, but I just love it because it's like,
Oh, that fuckhead.
why are you reading this book if this writing is not up to par? Like,
I mean, it probably wasn't.
yeah, but I mean, like he's like, oh,
Sounds like he's got a point.
oh man, oh my god. In trying to equate ufologists' claim with the SETI researchers.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a ufologist.
Stop. In trying to equate ufologists' claims with the SETI researchers' use of the Drake equation, Kuistra states
The Drake equation sucks.
Kuistra states that the ufologists take the total number of UFO sightings, subtract the number that are explained as natural or man-made phenomena, and thereby arrive at a number of sightings that seem explicable only by extraterrestrial visitation. See the flaw?
I do. I love it.
I'm done with this. I'm sorry. I could not. I can't help myself.
Where was the black market? It was here, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry I talked so long. I just couldn't not read the letter to the editor type thing in the back.
Well, that's because it was fucking awesome.
So what's the Drake equation?
It's the Drake equation is how many extraterrestrial. Oh, shit. Hang on. Fuck this shit. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Hang on, there's another ghost, too. Alright. I thought the Drake equation was how many worlds in the galaxy are inhabited by intelligent life forms.
Okay. Right.
And it was like a way of... Hang on. I'm thinking about what's happening right now.
You should be.
Please shoot that frog so he explodes.
Nope.
Okay, come on.
What?
Come on! Shoot the frog! Okay, well that guy... Come on!
Hold on. Just
Yeah!
Okay, hold on. Just be patient.
Oh, he didn't even blow up the right
Just
place.
be patient.
I'm gonna fucking... I'm not patient! I don't have time for this!
Wow, not bad.
Alright. Okay, so... Yeah, Drake equation.
Yeah, I get that it's something about intelligent life now. Thanks. That already makes me sad and... Yeah.
Makes you sad.
Well, just, I mean, in the sense of, like, that's, like, what they were talking about.
In the first place?
Yeah. So I guess before the internet really, like, took off, this is where people...
You don't think the internet was taken off at this point?
It says, come join our chat room.
Oh my god, a chat room.
I know, right? Like, that was one of the advertisements then. So, I mean, 2004... No, the internet, like... God, I was in college then. Of course it was there. But, like, at the same time, the fact that, like, that's where they're writing their letters and getting super upset kind of cracks me up.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
Oh, man. So that's a pretty cool Christmas gift.
Thank you, Grammy Lane.
Yeah, thank you so much, actually. Seriously.
That made our day. We should ask for more. We should say yes, you're still in sci-fi. She has more of those.
Please give me all the ones you have.
Right.
I want them all.
So here's the question, what's your best Christmas gift ever? Don't give me lame ones that are like, I got $1,000.
An Xbox.
I got $1,000 once.
I got the Tooth Fairy gave me $100 bill. For some reason, I lied and said that in 2nd grade.
Why?
I was like, one time the Tooth Fairy gave me $100 bill.
I never heard.
Yeah, I don't know why I felt so compelled to make up that story. I'm sure the teacher was like, that's either bullshit because kids just make up shit all the time or his parents have spoiled him rotten. I'm sorry. I should have prefaced by saying that
Wait.
I'm not sure that the Tooth Fairy is real.
Wait, hold on. You really said that? I've never heard this story before. This is
Yeah, man.
Wait.
Once. I mean, I just remember it distinctly as a kid because I started feeling all sorts of guilt for lying later.
Did you tell people? You got a slave.
Well, I killed a slave.
Oh.
I mean, well, he died. I didn't...
I thought you just uncovered him. Like he was interred in the earth, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that actually makes sense, but...
Oh my god, that's so funny. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Why did you retract it?
Retract it?
Yeah, did you go, actually, that didn't happen?
No!
I mean, sometimes I lie and then retract it, but it's only to make fun of things like that.
Well, I'm sorry. I was a compulsive little liar, apparently. I mean, one time this girl who, like, lived a few doors down told my sister, she goes, did you know that brown dogs are better climbers, but black dogs run faster? I was old enough at the time, I was like, Emily, that's not true. And she was like, I know that, AJ. Why would Crystal or Kristen or Kirsten or whatever the fuck her name was, why would she lie, though? My mom was like, kids make up stuff all the time. They do.
As your sister is a kid, and like, as if you're talking to somebody not on this planet. Or not a kid.
Right, well, yeah, I mean, obviously she's a kid too, but...
That's the best part. Oh
I mean, it's
God.
true. Kids do make up stupid shit all the time.
I still lie.
Like that?
For comedy's sake. I try to get you when you're off balance. What was the one time? What did I do recently that was really good?
I have no idea, but it was really good. So I guess I should have remembered.
It was in Canada.
You said that there was a road.
I don't know if this
I'm shocked at this.
I'm not actually sure that this will come across on the internet as well. Unless you knew the place we're talking about.
Well, okay, so we were just in the general Toronto area.
Hold on, and we talked on Skype all the time.
Yeah, and Becky says one time, she goes, did you know there's a road here in this town that I've driven by? I don't know exactly where it is.
No, I do. I pass it by every day.
No, this is what you said, though.
Yeah.
But I passed it, and you go, it's called Super Testes. And I just go, I don't believe you. And then you go, no, for real. And I said, really? And she was like, yeah, why would I make that up? And I was like, beats me. So, cool, Super Testes.
And it's like, I'll never see it.
Yeah. And then flash forward.
Like a couple months, actually.
Yeah, a long time. And we're driving together, and I see a road.
In Toronto,
Oh,
in Toronto.
Yeah, in Toronto.
Just visiting.
Yeah, and I'm driving, and I drive by a road labeled Super Test Road. It's like the name of like some company or something. They have a business on the road. And I just go, Becky, I just saw Super Test Road there.
He just goes, he's like,
that's
like
not
doing a double
Super
check. He goes,
Testes.
did you lie about something?
And she just started like cackling, laughing. And I was like, why did you lie about that? It makes no sense. And she was like, I don't know, it was funny.
The thing is, like, I like had some plan, I think, to like correct myself later on in the conversation, but like I never got around to it.
You had a plan?
Well, I was just like, then I'll tell him like it actually wasn't. Right?
Why?
I don't know, like just because I was bored.
It's so weird.
It sounded like fun. And I was gonna be like, actually, you know that what you just bought, the whole thing about Super Testes, that actually isn't a road. It's called Super Test. But I forgot to do that, and I didn't remember that I told you that until months later when you were driving down the road.
And you were found out? You were caught?
You were just like, wait a second, that looks really familiar. And
It was like super test.
I heard you say that, and all of a sudden I started laughing really hard because I remembered that I...
Yeah, you remembered you fucking bullshit me for no reason.
That I planted that seed a while ago.
You planted the seed. It wasn't like part of a plan.
I know, I thought I was just gonna...
It was completely unplanned. And a little bizarre, frankly.
I really just thought I would be like, oh, by the way, do you know when we were talking earlier about this, you know, this conversation?
This road?
That actually doesn't exist.
What? It's so weird.
But I do stuff like that all the time. Well, actually, I don't. I try to do it sparingly so you don't know.
Yeah, you're a little bit more careful with your lies than that.
That wasn't, it wasn't not being careful.
Please
It was
be
just
coming from the
absurd.
right.
So, anyway. Haven't I done that to you before, though? Where I just, like, kind of lie and you believe me?
I don't know, probably.
I can't... No, I do it all the time. I, like, read something on Wikipedia and then decide, like, what would be the case if this weren't so? And then tell you that it's actually the opposite. And you're like, really?
Yeah, it
I'm
makes
like,
a lot of sense why
And
you
they're
would do that.
Really?
That's not at all sociopathic.
Yeah, really, seriously. That actually happens. And you're like, wow, I didn't even know that. And I'm like, that doesn't actually happen.
Yeah, and I feel like every time the rug in our relationship is pulled out from under me. Why?
It's a fun game. The best part is, like, AJ started doing it too now. He just, like, lies to me and sees whether or not I'll believe him. About different facts.
Yeah.
If you're a facty kind of couple, I would.
But I'm really bad at it.
He is. I can tell every time, but he can't tell when I'm lying.
You should be so proud of yourself.
I know.
You're like giddy laughing at
What do
your...
you figure out? I don't do anything to hurt you.
How do you know that doesn't hurt
It's usually
me?
just the facts.
Those facts hurt.
They do.
When I saw that super test road, I felt betrayed. Because I really wanted to believe in super testes. It's like, Canadians, man, they're so weird. Super testes?
They're like, why would you call a road that? I'm like, I have no idea.
I was like, you'd think somebody would be like, you know, that sounds sexual. Sounds like a male organ.
And I was like, that's what I thought when I first saw it too.
Yeah.
I was just going along with it. I don't know, I guess I was in a weird mood.
I guess you were in a weird mood.
Yeah. So, right. I don't know, I think that's the only type of joke we play on the though.
Yeah.
Typically I don't screw
Jokes.
around.
I get jokes.
I don't know, some couples I'm sure are more
Mischievous?
mischievous than we are.
It's possible. I know that I just treat you like an honest human being. That's what I think.
Yeah,
And
treat
you
me
lie
like-
to me about testes. Super testes!
Yeah, but you...
By the way, Edward Mace, I have a
People-
question. You said that you're proud of your INFJ personality because it's one of the rarest. Well, micro penises are rare. Should you be proud of your micro penis if you were to have one?
It is one of the rarest.
Some people, like Becky for instance, she doesn't even have a micro penis. Or a penis at all. There's that Onion headline recently. It was like, sick freak born without a penis. And it just had a picture of like
A woman.
a well-off woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, thanks Aiden.
I just thought that was clever.
I'm really glad that you put my name in the same sentence as that.
Disgusting freak.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh my god.
This level sucks.
Anyway.
Where's all the goodies?
Because being rare is special. That's why. You know, you wish. You
I wish I was special. So fucking special.
you wish you were.
Well, no, that's not how the song goes.
It's conditional though.
I know! And it pisses me
I
off every
actually-
time
I can't-
someone sings Radiohead!
I actually can't.
I wish I was
okay. I can't-
special.
Stop. I can't deal in songs where they're supposed to be conditional and they say was as opposed to were. That really bugs me.
Did we talk about that already?
No.
Now it's turning blue.
Oh no!
I think we have talked about that.
What?
Might as well talk about it again.
The apologize song. Too late to
Too late
apologize.
to apologize.
Right. So like we're in the car one time and like seriously, we're listening to the lyrics of that song that was really popular, how many years ago? 5?
I don't know. It was on like American Idol and the world went
like
crazy
5.
over One Republic. That song blows chunks.
Yeah, so anyway, that whole notion of like the fire, I don't know, I remember the lyric. The fire is...
You found me when my fire was red, now it's turning blue.
Yeah, it's like, now it's turning blue. And like neither Asian and I can like like we looked at each other when that lyric was on because we just both happened to be listening to the lyrics, and we were just like, we just like squinted and we're like, wait a second.
Do these guys not know that
basic chemistry?
Yeah,
that,
blue
like,
fire tends to be hotter.
Right.
When we're talking about just oxygen burning.
And obviously the context of the freaking song is like, you know, how she's betrayed him and how he doesn't even love her anymore.
Spring shoes in the snow.
Etc., etc. And I just, like, I had so much cognitive dissonance. I think we did talk about this, but I can't deal with,
No,
like,
fuck that song now. It's over.
Pop songs are like, they have to be well done or just, they're not.
They have to have a degree of integrity beyond that. That's for fucking
no
sure.
No kidding. That was, I mean, God, what songwriter was like, yeah, this is a good line.
Yeah, fire red. What a douche. Anyway.
God, anyway. Love you like a fire red, but now it's turning blue. It's like, why couldn't they just said white? Why couldn't they said white?
Or why couldn't they have, yeah, white, now it's turning blue, meaning it was, I guess like the point there is that blue symbolizes that you're running out of passion. Where like white hot down to blue means that it used to be really hot. And
what? But white down to blue makes sense. Blue.
Yes,
red
scientifically.
Red to blue makes no sense.
Unless you're talking about things getting hotter.
Right, but that's not what happened in the song.
Yes.
That's just an inaccurate reading.
Right, if you thought that.
Right.
It basically, this means you can't trust an author. And that's like one of my paradigm examples.
That's not true. There are a lot of good pop songs you can trust. I think Peter Gabriel...
No, I didn't say you can't trust any pop author.
Okay, Peter Gabriel has some like friggin' fantastic lyrics.
I like PG as well.
He's amazing.
I want to go see him in concert again.
I mean, he's a little weird and he's always been weird and experimental, but his pop songs always turn out really great as well.
Yeah.
Of course, like, sometimes the lyrics are a bit more undecipherable.
That's true.
Like Salisbury Hill.
A little impressionistic sometimes.
Salisbury Hill is a bit, I mean, the great part about Salisbury Hill is you can kind of make up things and, like, get the main words. I don't know, a pirouette.
Yeah.
I don't know, silhouette.
Something wet myself. Something made my pants wet.
Right.
Anyway, that's what it's about, right? It's about pissing your pants, not about leaving Genesis. Anyway.
Close my eyes, but still can.
No, what I'm saying about the fire red, now it's turning blue, that's like a great sort of hint that you can't trust an author.
I know.
That's like my paradigm example, like hermeneutically, for when an author has fucked up. Why are there so many goddamn ropes?
You can no longer read them charitably. Like,
yeah, it's over.
Like, there's some mistakes where you're like, well, maybe they did that intentionally.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you read them almost like Derrida, you're like, well, maybe, you know, this is an intentional kind of thing, and it's a double meaning or something. But then, things like that, you just can't.
It's over.
It's done. Like, you have so much cognitive dissonance that you're just like, no. I can't think of, what else has happened that makes me do that? I'm trying to think. Horrible mistranslations don't bother me.
But it's too late to apologize.
No. Oh, misattributions of quotes. That really bugs me.
Like what? Like if you're reading some sort of professional document, they're like...
It's like a journal article.
Jesus always used to say...
Or, yeah, something like that. There was one thing that was somebody attributed to a much later thinker. I think they attributed it to Vico. But originally it was not Vico that actually had said it. It was some...
Montaigne or something?
No.
Montaigne says a lot of things that people say other people said.
Yeah, I know.
In my experience.
I know, that's true.
What the fuck? That was weird.
No, they said, I don't know, the measure of the... Man is the measure of the world or something.
Man is the measure of all things.
Man is the measure of all things. And she attributed it to Vico, but really...
It's like, why can't I think of who it is? It's
not Horace, is it?
No.
It's
Protagoras?
I don't remember.
That sounds right to me. Protagoras sounds right to me.
Either Greek or Latin. I don't remember what it was, but like, I don't know, but
Fuck, lost a gem.
I knew for a fact that it wasn't Vico, and I was like, who is, by the way, is like a 16th century? 17th century. Italian philosopher. But it doesn't matter. I was really angry about the fact
Want
that
some
like
of your DP. Give me some DP.
It wasn't
Dr. Pepper.
It wasn't one of those things. I can appreciate laziness. It wasn't one of those things where like I'm too lazy to say that this is, you know, a something that's quoted in this. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
I've been lazy before and I don't want to look up the original source and I'm like, quoted in, blah, blah, blah. Even though it's not the original person's, you know, quote. But this wasn't laziness. Like, it was like in the article itself. It actually said this.
Yes.
And I remember being so angry, like, oh, I can't tell you.
Irate.
Yeah. But, that probably isn't as bad as like, love you with fire red, now it's turning blue.
No, that's just offensive. We could talk about this
forever.
For minutes.
Yeah, and we have. And
yeah.
we have.
Oh, we have.
Who's another good pop singer?
You will.
What?
Oh, you will.
Okay, another good pop singer whose lyrics you can trust.
I'm not afraid. Oh, you will be.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
You know, the truth is they're probably not really pop singers anyway.
That's how I feel about the ghost. You know when Yoda says, when Luke says, but I'm not afraid. And then Yoda goes, you will be. That's how I feel about the ghost. Every time I'm like, I got this, fucker. And then I'm just like, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this one first.
Sorry, I was quoting Yoda all day.
What?
Because my students...
You've never even seen Star Wars. You've only seen...
I've seen it, yes.
4 movies that had Yoda in it, and 3 of them
That's
were...
That's not true. I saw it.
You never said Return of the Jedi.
It is... That one was boring. You made me watch the other 2.
Well, Empire Strikes... Yeah, but Yoda isn't even in A New Hope. I bet you didn't even know that.
What? No,
I bet you don't even know what A New Hope is.
Yes, you do.
Let's not fuck up and die right here.
It
That would have been a
matter.
good way to do that.
My students were having trouble with the language of, it was the original Tao, right?
Yeah?
And they had to read the text and they have to be able to identify it. And one of the things they talk about is like vital energy, vital essence, and they call it numinosity. And basically, those are all different ways to
Luminous
translate.
beings are we.
Yes, that's the way. Okay, so that's the way they're translating the word chi, but different varying levels of chi. So they use these different terms.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They use these different
We lost our shotgun, though.
terms to talk about different varying levels of chi.
Yeah.
And to talk about the utmost that you can have, that the spirits have, they use the word numinous. And they're like, oh, I just keep missing that word. I'm like, haven't you ever watched Star Wars?
And they're like, yes.
And they're like, yes. And I'm like,
And you're like, I haven't, but...
Think about the fact that spirits, like, don't have any, like, bodily, you know, matter. And think about it as, like, you know when Yoda's like, luminous beings are we. And they're like,
Wait, does he say luminous?
Yeah.
I thought it was numinous.
Was it numinous?
Maybe it is luminous. I bet it is luminous.
It's luminous. Because I always want to say luminous, but, I mean, and I'm like, just think about it that way. My students are like, oh, that's a good idea.
Never thought about that.
The problem is that everything is made of chi, including matter, so you can't really, like, go too far with that.
Yeah.
But he's supposed to be, like, you know, a little master. It's like Yoda say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You put say.
Well, I mean, Yoda is supposed to be that way.
Yeah. But say it comes after everything that's a master.
Z.
So, like, you know.
Unfazed.
Confuse.
Confuse. I don't know. I'm just pronouncing it how one of my professors used to. I don't know if that's right. This is me like doing an impression of somebody that I knew several years ago.
So long as like it's not Z, I don't really.
Right.
Like if when it's Z, I don't like correct them. I'm like whatever, they're gonna spell it right. It's fine. But like
I don't know what they're talking about.
At the same time, like a little part of me is just like, But yeah. Anyway. In order to like talk about Hanfeiza, whatever, who's this other philosopher?
Why would I do
in
this?
Chinese thought? I was like, think about Game of Thrones and the way that the kings plot against the prime ministers because they've all seen Game of Thrones now, and I'm like, think about how Tywin tells his grandson, a king who has to say that he's a king is no king. Who really has the power there? And they're like, Tywin. I'm like, exactly. That's what Han Fates is going after. It doesn't really matter like, if the king has the power, the point is that someone does. And that's what you've got to take away from this text. Like, the point that the longevity of the empire depends on somebody being smart enough to manipulate someone else. So he's double speaking in this text. My students are like, oh. So I get to use Yoda, and I get to use
Varys in the same story?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's
God, I'm
great.
getting, like, crusty hand sweat all over my control. Do you know how it, like, hardens and it...
Okay, I don't
looks
know
like
what I'm talking about. Terrible chill runs up your spine.
Oh, God.
I'm happy that you're doing well, but I'm also like, man, my translation is gonna...
Wow, so you expected me to die.
Yeah, I did.
That makes me a little sad.
Because I need to go back, because I'm translating the text on...
Something fun, right?
No, it's a Velodrome... I can't even pronounce French. Velodrome de Vicky or something like... Oh no, I can't... The Velodrome d'Hiver. Right?
Velodrome?
Velodrome d'Hiver. Le Velodrome d'Hiver.
I thought it involved Jews.
It does. Basically, the French government was sort of complicit with...
They helped the
Nazi
Nazis
Germany.
do some things involving rounding up Jews.
Even though they weren't annexed by Germany, they took this big, large dome where there were, like, sporting events and, like, speaking events occurring, and they would they took a bunch of Jewish families.
You can't get me!
They took a bunch of Jewish families, and they round them up and basically send them off to Auschwitz. How great is that?
They're like, hey, party in the square!
Well, the thing is, apparently it was already, so I translated, it was already a home for Jews of, like, lower income.
Oh, so they didn't have to round up too many of
So
them?
it's not like, hey guys, why don't you all come here? I mean, it was already like apparently some sort of like Jewish like household area.
I see.
So it wasn't so suspicious. I would not be like, hey, everybody with brown hair, why don't there's this big war that's happening.
I'm not saying they should have known. That wasn't the point I was trying to make.
You should go to, I don't know, the Celtics, wherever they play down the road or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Shit, we didn't get the gun,
This
which
big
makes
arena.
that makes going to
So apparently it was,
mother shit harder.
It was already like a sort of, I thought, like it was a home for Jewish families. And so consequently, like, you didn't really think anything much of it. They didn't it wasn't like, didn't seem, to some families it just didn't seem super suspicious. And so but instead they just ended up deporting them. It was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
So that's my French translation. So happy. It's the only thing I could find really quickly in French that hadn't been translated.
Well, it doesn't have to be happy to be worth translating.
Like, it was just published recently, so I was like,
Yeah.
awesome. It's
Yeah,
not
that's cool.
It's not translated yet, which we weren't supposed to do things that had already been translated.
Right.
So
Why are you asking forgiveness? Who are you asking forgiveness from? Our commenters?
well, I don't know. I feel guilty because it's actually on the easier side. I'm trying to I'm assuaging my own guilt.
I see.
It's
Okay.
not horribly horrible French grammar. It's pretty easy just because it's, like pretty much the passé composé.
Oops.
Anyway.
Okay. I'm actually considering going to the mother shit without a shotgun. What do you guys think about this?
I think it's a good way to die. But
But that's what you're looking for.
considering you constantly have a death wish.
Oh shit, didn't mean to get that gem.
So
That didn't work. I'm not sure what I was doing there.
okay.
Alright, let's take you. If I can get enough corpses on this, I'll get a bunch of health. Not yet. Not today. Alright. Come on. Yeah. What?
I'm just laughing.
Do you like the way that I make the ghost do what I want her to do?
You don't actually.
Well, sometimes she gets me back.
Is this another? I don't.
Hmm?
What did I can't never remember because you just read the comments out loud. You typically don't tell me which person made which comment.
Are we talking about XCOM?
No, just about the ghost constantly. We have to make apparently sexual.
Something
reference.
orgasm puns? I was actually unclear what that involved too. Maybe I did it on accident.
No. There was one Spelunky where I was just like, that sounds really bad.
Wait, what happened?
You were like, the ghost is coming. It's coming.
Oh.
And then you said that's what she said or something like that, and I was like, and I don't know.
Oh, you're saying I was inappropriate?
You're always inappropriate.
Am I sometimes appropriate?
No. I actually fear that if you ever apply for a real job, somebody's gonna find this.
And give me the job?
Not give you the job.
Hey guys, I could use a job. Any of you guys want me to work for you? They're all like, no. We've seen these videos.
You'd be really fun at parties, but I don't think you would do anything at work.
That's not what they would think.
You'd play these video games.
They're like, we know he spends X hours a week playing video games, so he's wrong for our business. All right,
we don't think
we're doing it.
Be an actuary.
Right, that's Becky's dream job for me, actuary.
No, it's not. It's just that your cousin married one, and they're like now on like a 2-month cruise.
Actuary fix.
Cruise to Greece. Somebody else is calling. Oh.
Who?
It was your mother.
What, is it like a holiday?
No, but now I'm concerned that something happened.
Yeah, I'll check right after this.
That's actually kind of disconcerting.
Yeah, well...
His parents are divorced, so that's why it's doubly disconcerting. Because if they're talking to each other and they both called the same night, that means that...
Well, they also may not have been. It may also just be I haven't talked to them in a while.
It'd just be a coincidence that they call on the same night?
Yeah.
The same hour?
I don't know, we've been playing for quite a while. Might not be the same hour because I'm kicking so much ass here.
Should I listen to the voicemail?
You can if you feel so compelled.
Well, I don't know if this is your mom's thing. It said San Francisco, so.
Oh, then it's not my mom, because I have my mom's cell phone number programmed. Anyway! God, I'm wasting all sorts of bombs, but I'm doing it in the interest of killing this asshole. We all love asshole killing. At least I do. Alright, so we're all the way down to the bottom now. That asshole's dead.
It definitely says San Francisco.
Right. That's okay. Should be okay. Is that guy gonna get killed? Yeah! Okay. So now we've got another problem to worry about, and that's the shopkeeper. Oh, I don't care for that. Hang on. We're just blowing all our bombs here. I think that's probably the right play.
Okay. No, we're good. Nothing horrific happened.
Okay, good.
Of course, I always have, like, a fear that something...
Horrific happened.
No, well, when I see, like, multiple phone calls...
I'm scared. I'm taking forever, and I'm using all my bomb
I just
resources.
want to know what we're doing for Christmas. And
Oh.
We have to say that we're too poor to return.
Well, that's okay.
Or that we're going to Sarasota.
Okay, so I don't know how I feel about this gun. Yeah, we got him!
That's nice!
Nice, and it blew up the thing there, too.
We can go to Sarasota, Florida and visit Chris.
Yeah, we could do
Chris
that.
Cool.
You guys know Chris Cool.
Maybe.
Maybe you guys know Chris Cool.
Yup.
God damn it. Spending so many bombs. We spent like 1 million.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, Ghost is on her way. What?
It is bitter cold today.
Yes, it was. Oh, fuck.
In fact, I'm almost cold just sitting here right now. It was like, I think it was like 20 degrees outside.
That seems pretty cold.
You didn't know because I drove. Unless you walked back. Did you walk back?
Yeah.
In that little tiny coat?
Yep, in that little tiny coat.
Wow.
The very same.
Wow.
Okay, that was a little stressful. Don't know if you guys saw all that happen, but I didn't care for it much. Okay, don't step on these bouncy traps. Ah!
Okay. You said you weren't going to do that.
I didn't see that one. Okay.
Except that you said these, and you were looking right at it.
Well, how do you know which one I was looking at?
I don't know.
Is that fucker dead yet?
Uh,
No? Yes! Oh, God. Okay. Slow. Slow. As you guys know, I am almost assuredly gonna kill myself with this gun.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Don't kill yourself.
Not trying to. What did I fucking hit there?
You blew up.
Well, I mean, I got that, but I was trying to shoot at the...
And you couldn't get away in time.
No, I didn't think I was... I thought I was lined up to not hit myself in the...
It was a good run, except that you always die here.
God damn it! Ghosting the shit! Alright, we will see you guys next time. Thank you for putting up with... Now it's turning blue.
Yeah, thank you for putting up with our... I'm sure Edward Mace, as a, future music composer...
Contemporary music composer.
Contemporary. Edward. Not Eddie, not Ed, not Mr. Ed.
Oh, I got the gurgles.
Not Ed, not Ned. None of that.
Edward.
I'm sure
Mace.
we probably hurt your ears so badly that you're gonna need to go, I don't know, get someone to stop the bleeding. And I'm sorry for that.
Alright, we will see you guys next time.
Bye.